water.
Polarity of water. A water molecule is made up of 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen atom. Water molecules are polar molecules because shared electrons between oxygen and hydrogen will be attracted towards oxygen, which is more electronegative. This polarity produces hydrogen bonds and allows water to act as a universal solvent. The universal solvent properties of water allow solutes such as glucose and electrolytes to be transported through the plasma membranes into cells for the biochemical reactions.
Hydrogen bonds form when the hydrogen atoms covalently bonded to nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. In this case, hydrogen is covalently bonded with oxygen atom, which is a negative ion. Besides, covalent bonds occur by electron sharing because the valence shell of the molecule is not complete. Oxygen atom is more electronegative compared to the hydrogen. So, electron tends to sit closer to the oxygen and hydrogen atom slightly positive.
Moving on, I will explain about another property which is cohesive force and adhesive force of water. The word cohesion refers to the attraction of molecules for other molecules of the same kind. So, in this context, the cohesive force allows water molecules to be attached to each other. At the same time, water molecules are also attached to other surfaces through adhesive force. Both cohesive and adhesive forces produce capillary action. So, capillary action is a term used to refer to the ability of a liquid to flow in narrow spaces without the assistance or even in opposition to external forces such as gravity. Capillary action occurs when the adhesion to the walls is stronger than the cohesive force between the molecules. Capillary action is important for moving water around. It is the movement of water in and out of our cellular structure that deposits vitamins, nutrients, and vital blood plasma. So, without this flow, our body cells would not rehydrate and vital communication between our brain and body would slow down. Some examples of capillary action is when the water moves up the xylem tube in a plant and when tears are moving through the tear ducts.
Specific heat capacity of water. The specific heat capacity of water is 4,200 joule per kilogram per Celsius. This means that 4,200 joule per kilogram per Celsius of heat energy is needed to rise the temperature of 1 kilogram of water by 1 Celsius.
Next, water has a high specific heat capacity. Water can absorb a lot of heat energy with a small increase in temperature. This property is important in maintaining the body temperature of organisms.
How do aquatic animals live in frozen seawater?
They can survive living in the frozen seawater because only the top of the lakes or rivers are freeze. Underneath of this frozen upper layer, the water remains in liquid form and does not freeze, so there is oxygen that is trapped beneath the layer of ice. As the result, the aquatic animals can live comfortably in the frozen lakes or rivers.